Hey, Shalom, first and foremost, giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Well, peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect. Alright, as you see, I got, my head's not covered. Alright, scriptures say when you pray and prophesy, you're not to have your head covered. Alright, basically dishonoring Yahushai. But anyway, just, press the button, whether it's edifying, just, man, with brothers, it's very important to communicate with brothers, man, because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get addressed right away, and it can turn into a whole greater matter when the only thing you had to do was reach out to a brother, and let them know of like a situation. Like, say you get into a financial woe or a financial situation, because the Lord does put us through certain things like that, but He wants us to pray, go to the throne, fast, do what we got to do. That way He will put the things on our minds on how to maneuver out that situation. Scriptures say that when He basically presents you with a certain situation or a temptation, He gives you also a way out of it. So, but you got to go to the throne, and you got to reach out to brothers, and you got to let brothers know ahead of time. Okay, you can't like be on your last leg, and then you reach out to a brother, when everything is like shit that already went so far south that it's kind of. It's more harder, so to say, to get up out of that hole and get up out of that situation if you don't communicate with brothers in a timely fashion, man. Alright? And we love each other, man. We're brothers. So just think about that. Like, say certain of us brothers, that don't like confrontation, alright, or try to avoid confrontation, the best we can. There's ways to talk to your brother without, starting a conversation. Confrontation. We have to deal with each other as men. Alright? And that's, having these hard conversations sometimes. Sometimes, a brother had offended you, but you wouldn't say anything to let that brother know that he offended you. And it goes back past months. Alright? And Satan is just, having a field day in your head about brothers, just throwing little darts, thoughts about the brother. Alright, and if you're not rejecting it and rebuking them, alright, it can turn into something else, man. Salaki. Yeah, it can turn into something else. And once it does go to a certain point, it's actually kind of more on a brother, okay, to figure out what things do. And us, and certain brothers, we have family situations. So sometimes, depending on what you're going through in your personal life and what your family requires and what time of month, the brother might not have it to give to you at that time. But he had it to give it to you at a time when if you would have asked, you would have had it. So, man, yeah, we gotta communicate in the brotherhood, man. All right, and also, with paying tithes, like the elder Shah, goes into, and also he put out, I wouldn't say it was a decree, but yeah, basically a decree of sorts, just to reach out to the treasury or the ones of us that deal with the treasury to let brothers know when you can't pay tithes, because it's been times that brothers have went large spans of time, like months, without paying their tithes. But then it just so happens that brother falls into some hard times, and then he needs the treasure. The Lord do stuff like that, like if you're not on point with certain things like that, man. Just to show you how much of an importance the treasury is. He'll put you in a situation, to where you depend on it than where you're more appreciative of it, and that what enhances your contributions. Okay, but it's all about communication, man. You know, your woman say, "Oh, you don't communicate with me," and you know sometimes it's just a matter of having a talk. All right, and we gotta apply these scriptures. You know, if you're angry with a brother, don't let the sun go down on your anger. All right, address it. Okay, go to that brother alone if he offended you, and if he doesn't hear you, doesn't hear thee, take one or two more with you, for 2 or 3 witnesses. Okay, word shall be established. Roughly paraphrasing. Every word shall be established. So we have the guidelines, man. It's not hard, you know. Of course, you know, times get hard, but that's why we have the Comforter, and He will put the Spirit in us to not only comfort us with these words, okay, with these scriptures, but He will give you a way, even in your carnal life, to get out of whatever situation that He put you in. You know, and call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh for that. Like I said, I got my open. I think I might go check them out. Yeah, I got my open, so you know, not doing that head covering thing, just in case, you know, anybody was wondering. Alright, but yeah, man, I think I might mess with these burrito tacos in this stand. It was pretty good last time we had them. Shit, man, I just have to back up. But yeah, Lord's willing, I'm gonna end it with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushai B'Hashem R'Kah. Double honors due to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, who will, and peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect of it, man. Until next time, I say shalom.